Welcome back to Shanghai Talk of Fame. Joining us today we have Miss Toh of Clover Learning Centre, and their focus is on the Montessori school, which provide early childhood education.
Yes.
So to you, children is now a huge part of your life. Or it's always been a huge part of your life, right? Have children always been an inspiration to you?
Yes.
Okay.
My own children, do you mean, or
Like in general,
In general,
children.
Children are actually precious part of the world. If you consider that, we have been children ourselves before, right?
Yeah.
So we can see.
I've gone through a lot of trial and error.
Yeah. Actually, as a psychologist myself, I'm fully aware and fully understand that a good childhood, a good childhood education, a good childhood experience actually brings the person a long way into the adulthood. All right. So sometimes when you see some very distressed adults, in fact, they have very distressed childhood.
I strongly agree with that, and especially if you look at all these documentaries, a lot of the psycho killers, the serial killers, a lot of them have like the terrible childhood. Yes, abusive childhood. Now, of course, you come from a very nice family background and with a very supportive husband.
Yeah.
But along the way, you had 2 miscarriages. Is that work related? How did that happen, and what did your husband think about?
Being an entrepreneur is really stressful because we have to not only manage the business but manage the people who work with us, and
which is the hardest part of it.
Yes, and also manage our customers who are the parents. You know, so education is something quite special, which is when we manage the children, we also have to handle the parents as well. So with all these come together, and also the employees as well, I think I was taking out quite a lot. Now to think back, but during that time, I always think that I still can handle, but I just have to move on or do. And there's always personal struggle that I want to close the center. After this year, I want to close it. Then my husband is always the one who said, look, you cannot close because your original intention is for our children to attend your school, and then our children are still like babies. They are not even grown up yet, you know. How can you close?
Your own child has not even had a chance to attend the school.
Yes. So every year is my husband who told me, like, you got to hang in there, just keep doing, think back of your original intention of opening and, you know, go into this study
of him.
Yes, he is. In fact, I'm very blessed that I have him with me all the time. So, and you asked me about what does he think about the miscarriages. He never relate this to my work. He never stopped me because of miscarriage. He say, okay, just stop your business, stop your center. He never ever even think of that, I think, because he never mentioned. So he just carry on. You know, miscarriage, we just have to take care of my body, you know, myself. I rest. Then
so he never once mentioned that
he never ever
perhaps it's time to scale back a little bit.
No. He always say, just hang in there because this is what you want. This is what makes you happy. You know, you will regret if you close the center before your child can even attend it. It's hard for you to pick up again. You just have to hang in there.
So are you glad you didn't close the center?
I'm very glad. In fact, thanks to my husband's encouragement. If it's not for him, maybe this center will no longer exist. And maybe I will always feel grouchy because I never accomplished the dream that I want to have for my children. Though these 2 miscarriages, I was largely is really based on due to all the stress, being an entrepreneur. At the same time,
so it's part of a learning process for you.
It is, and you know, it's part of the female, I think the female career process. Because for a female, we have a lot to handle. We have to also feed our babies at night. Okay, we are constantly.
So you're a mother, you're a wife, you're a businesswoman, you're the headmistress, you're the everything.
In fact,
counselor.
Everything. But I'm glad that my husband is really cool about everything, and then he's so encouraging. So that's actually how I continue to go on. You know, first 5 years, always think of wanting to close it. But after the first 5 years, I see my children actually attend the school. Wow, finally you guys are here.
Yeah.
You know?
The whole reason why you started it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I thought, why did I even think of closing it?
Yeah.
Luckily I didn't, and continue. And business was picking up very good, very well. And eventually we had a 2 years of waiting list.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 2 years.
Meaning to say, whoever wants to enroll in your school, they have to wait for 2 years.
Yeah, at first it's like a few months, then 1 year, 1.5, and it went to like 2 years.
Wow.
I was quite surprised as well.
You know what? Actually, I'm not totally surprised because countries like Korea, where they emphasize a lot on education. Apparently, my Korean friend had to enroll their baby even before the son is born. While the wife's still pregnant, they have to enroll them in the school, and that's how important education is to them, you know.
Yeah.
So how many students do you have now in your center?
Our center is not big, so maybe 40 plus. It's a very small and cozy center.
But for your kind of educational model, that is considered quite a lot of students already.
It is, yes.
So tell us about your education system.
Okay, so we do not take in a lot of students to do mass teaching because I don't think we are able to take good care of each and every one of them. So we advocate a very small teacher-children ratio. So
how small is small?
Like 1 to 5, one teacher to 5 students, and sometimes I even allocate more manpower, like 1 teacher to 2 students.
1 teacher to 2 students?
Yeah, sometimes. So
is there like a special case or?
No, it's just that I feel we should do more.
Under what circumstance would you arrange 1 teacher to 2 students?
I wouldn't purposely arrange it. It just like happens like that. It's like I myself, I won't be teaching personally with each class anymore, but I will be floating around. So I am sort of a floater. So I'll float around to different classes. Then if with me going in, I will be 1 teacher. And sometimes when we have interns as well, I will just allocate interns to go in. And sometimes when we have low enrollment, I still allocate the number of teachers that is supposed to be in that class. So there's no like special circumstance. Sometimes I just want more, I just allocate more teachers to go in.